everybody, and welcome. Sorry about the issue with the other one. We're having some StreamYard technical difficulties.
Yeah, well, StreamYard technical difficulties were Christiane technical difficulties because I set the stream up in my personal account and not the shenanigans account.
Oh, shoot.
Which would have been fine. However, all of our stuff that we use wasn't saved on that side. So I don't know. And then I couldn't even find it. Leanne couldn't get in. It was
It was not a good thing. So thank you all for your patience and for being here. You want me to jump into the hello so we can get going here?
Yeah.
Hello, Nicole, and welcome. Wyoming Adventures. Good to see you. Hey, Irvin, how are you? The beautiful Melissa Jade. It's good to see you. And our lovely Sofa. Hey, lady. Welcome. Good to see you.
You do that with such passion.
Yes. And hey, Parker. Good to see you too. Dave G. Hello, hello. Green Eyes. Welcome. Hello, Mary. I'm so sorry that we confused you. We were confused ourselves. Hey, Kathy. Yeah. Hey, Kathy. Welcome. Angela. Hello. Good to see you. Tilly May. I'm so glad that you're here. How are you feeling, hon? Hopefully a lot better. We've been thinking about you.
Hey, just Corey me.
Yes.
Tilly, are you better? We missed you.
Yeah, hey, I hope that she's feeling better. Hello, Julie A. Welcome. Glitter Princess. Welcome to you as well. Hello, Tia. Hello, and welcome to Green Eyes and Blue October. Hello, hey, Blissful. Hey, Coco. Good to see you too. Missy K. Hello, hello.
Tilly said, I'm better like butter.
Good. Hey, Case. Good to see you, hon.
Oh, Grandpa Joe. Where have you been all our lives?
He has been hiding out. Hey, Grandpa Joe. It's good to see you.
It is.
I'm hoping. Oh, hey, Hemi. Thank you for becoming a member. Woohoo!
Wow. Thank you, Hemi.
Thank you, Hemi. It's good to see you, hon.
Welcome to the club.
I think I have everyone. If I missed anybody, I completely just must be blind tonight, but I think I got everybody.
Did you say hi to Sugar Beet and Green Eyes?
Yes, I did.
And Julie?
So, yes, Julie A. Yes. So if
we missed anybody, we will catch up with you.
Yes, we will. And I'm just going to say hello and welcome to all of you. It's good to see you all.
So, just a couple things. Wait, you guys are going to be super excited. But first, I'm going to address some things. But after I address some things, we're going on a field trip to Venice. And I saw a freaking duck goose today. You told me they didn't exist, Leanne.
Oh, no, I didn't. I just said I wondered. I've never seen one. So, hey, Mary Hildebrandt, welcome.
Hey, Mary. Okay, so what the fuck is up with the title? Melissa Jade wants to know. So what the fuck is... Last night, I'm not adept with YouTube Studio and StreamYard yet. And normally when I have problems, Melissa Jade or Mandy C help me figure them out, right? So last night I was clicking around in YouTube Studio trying to figure some shit out. And I see that we were mentioned about 4 times in not so very nice posts. And I didn't know it until last night. So we never got to address it. So I called Leanne. I read it to her, and she was just as pissed.
Mm-hmm.
So what these messages were from Pink Dagger that we were mentioned in. It was under the mentions tab, which is why I didn't see them, because I don't check the mentions tab. I didn't even know it existed.
Me neither.
And I don't care what drugs people take. Please don't call me out, Leanne out, or our channel about drugs and what you take. I don't give a fuck. Exactly. I don't know you. Leanne doesn't know you. Nope. What you choose to do with your life and your free time and your excitement is your choice. I have no care in the free world what anybody puts in their bodies. So please don't ever fucking address me with that again.
Me neither.
Number 2, Don't ever call us weak as fuck, because you're the one that came in here like a fucking freight train.
Yep.
How'd you come in here like everybody else comes in here and said, hey, I disagree with what's going on. Can I come up and say some things? Gladly, we would have had you up.
Yeah.
But when you come in and attack me, and attack Leanne, and attack the panel, and attack, I don't know what the fuck was going on, you're going to get timed out. Just like any other channel would. And don't ever fucking tell me that we need to get control of our chat, when our chat is probably the most respectful chat, one of the most respectful chats out here.
Absolutely.
Nobody in this chat is treating people poorly.
No, and if you want to come in here aggressively like a freight train and start a bunch of shit, then there, our mods will time you out, and eventually I'm the one that said that, and I go ahead and block her because we're not having that shit here.
Right. So I've seen the few chats that people go in and that she's been in. So how the fuck can you be so hypocritical to come in here and tell us to get a hold of our chat, get a leash on our chat? Our chat is not, they're not puppies. They don't wear leashes, and I don't carry one.
Nope.
So I take offense to that.
Agree. Me as well. That was a bunch of bullshit.
And I seem to remember, I don't even know this person, and neither does Leanne. I'll say it again. I seem to remember getting called out when we first started. I think we had 2 freaking streams total, and this person was on somebody's panel saying that we fucking tell everybody to go check private chat, and they had an issue with that, like we were trying to hide something. When I went back and checked every stream, we said it once, and that was because somebody needed the link. Yeah. So I don't know what this problem this person has up their ass with us, but clearly there's a problem.
Yeah. I would say so.
Wyoming, I don't think it's trolling. This person has a problem. It's like 3 or 4 freaking community posts.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I'll support who the hell I want to support.
Agree.
Country Joe, in that instance, did nothing wrong. So therefore, our support goes to her in that. I'll support who I want to, just like you'll support who you want to. And absolutely. I have a feeling the reason that she doesn't like us or has an issue with us is because we don't support who she supports.
Right.
So let's just be grown-ups. If you can't talk about it and you want to attack us, then ignore each other.
Yep, pretty much. I agree with you.
And I did check the block list. I don't see her on it unless she was under a different alt that night. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't remember.
So,
hey, Caddy, Texas gal. Hey, tattoos. Yeah, I know.
Hey, Somi. So I needed to get that out there because that was bullshit.
Case discussion. Yeah, there's a mentions tab. Was it called mentions?
Yes, and I found it last night, and I saw like 4 mentions. Oh, she was attacking people in our chat too.
Yeah.
Screenshotting it, circling it. I'm sure the people in the chat didn't appreciate that either. When we do things here, when I put shit on the screen here, I am sure to cross people's names out. Yeah. Even people from chats that I don't support. I give that respect.
Exactly.
If you want to call somebody out and put them on your community post, then just put up the person you had the problem with and leave out everybody else, because I'm sure they didn't appreciate that.
Exactly. Hi, Ecto. Hi, Milan. Yeah, I agree. It's very irritating. But did you see Melissa Jade said that same person tags her randomly for absolutely no other reason but relevance? Yep.
No, I didn't see that. Hey, Nikki Bo.
Hey, Nikki.
So I had to say that. I know, Gary. Because it pissed me off.
Hey, middle girl.
I don't know what the issue is. Never did.
Nashville, welcome, hon. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I don't know that person. So, yeah. The only thing I've ever really seen of her is when she is starting shit in other chats. So,
I've never talked to her in my entire existence of life.
I haven't either. Not one time. Hi, Somi. Hi, Heather. Yep. I definitely have never even spoken to her. So,
And then another thing, saying that our community here is an echo chamber.
yeah,
We allow people here with all types of opinions.
sure do.
It's not a dictatorship. We came from one of those.
Hi, Gary.
Definitely not into having one of those here. And
Hell
I'm damn
no.
sure that our chat wouldn't
Yeah.
appreciate it either.
Case wants to know where she can find that mentions tab. She hasn't
I
seen it
don't
either.
know.
Hey, Nikki.
It's in YouTube Studio under comments.
Oh, okay. Huh.
So I see that. So if you go to YouTube Studio and you check comments, next to it is mentions. And I clicked on it and saw it. And I didn't see it the other day, last week, whenever that was, when Country
I
Joe was here.
No, I didn't see it either. I'll have to go look for that now. Not now,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's that. Okay. And then we might as well say this. I know, wondering sub. We might as well say this in regards to what is happening out there with Lycan.
Mm-hmm.
Here's how I look at it. Leanne, probably you feel the same because we talk about
Mm-hmm.
it. Pretty much
Oh,
have the same
yes.
opinion.
Yep.
If you don't want to be around people who simplify unacceptable thoughts and statements and vile words, and if you don't want to condone it and give it a voice, then that's your decision.
Hi, Country Joe.
Why is it not acceptable for people to hold their own standards? People are allowed to have their own opinion and hold their own standards.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And you're not hypocritical if you say, because this is what I've been hearing. Oh, I have to support this person because if I don't, then I got to call everybody else's behavior out. There's
Mm-hmm.
levels to indiscretions, and indiscretions don't have an even playing field. Like there's a difference between lying and committing burglary. There's levels to it. So no, you don't. You don't have to accept somebody that says horrible shit
Mm-hmm.
and then because you accept other people for their indiscretions. Nobody's perfect. Everybody has
Nope.
indiscretions. There's just levels to it. And you're allowed to hold people to your own standards and not be in support of that. So that's where I stand.
Yep, I agree.
And there's a lot of people out here that like to be social warriors and social justice warriors. And if you're okay with people like that, that is your choice. Like I just said, it's your choice. But you can't say you're somebody that wants to improve social injustice when you're okay with things that, well, when you're
Mm-hmm.
okay with not protecting your own community, not protecting your
Yes.
own subscribers, society, your gender, and your morals.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to say that. Metal
I
Girl said,
agree. Nope, I agree 100%. Sorry, go ahead.
no, I'm just reading the chat. Yeah, I don't know, Metal Girl. I don't know her. I don't know what her issue is with us. Never addressed her.
Nope.
Don't know anything about her to say anything. But she has a lot to say about us. So,
Yeah, whatever. We've addressed it, so I'm sure she'll continue to talk, but whatever. She knows now where we stand on it anyway.
yeah, I don't care what you do with your pastimes. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't give a shit. And if somebody writes it in the chat, I didn't see it.
I didn't either. And I'm sure our mods didn't, or they would have, probably said, let's not talk about that, or, who knows. But I don't ever remember seeing it. Hi, Paige.
Hi, Paige. She says, my first priority is my family. My second priority is me. And the rest all falls into place. Don't care what anybody has to say about, yes,
That's
exactly.
right, Paige. I have to say something about this. Hemi, congratulations. He's officially retired.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's awesome.
You get to enjoy your life.
Yes, congrats. Whoops.
Wait, what true helpers say? That dude just wants attention by any means necessary. Yes.
I
I mean,
agree.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if those are his true beliefs or if it is for shock value, because people do that for shock value. Millie. I don't know what his reasoning is, but I don't support it. Leanne doesn't support it.
No.
And I don't support people who support it.
Mm-mm. Hey, Ladybug.
And nobody can say to us, well, you're a hypocrite because you support this person. That doesn't mean just because you don't support one person for the things they've done doesn't mean you have to support everybody or not support everybody.
Exactly.
Like I said, everybody has indiscretions. There's levels to those. And it's your standards that you have to hold yourself to, and you have every right to do that.
Yep.
So, who said doo-doo? Did I? I said doo-doo. Shut up.
I love it.
Does anybody have anything to say? Because they can come up and add to the conversation if they like.
Hi, Bryn. Yeah, we'll drop the link.
Here, drop in the link. There you go.
Exactly, Case. Did you see what Case said here? I agree, 100%.
Right. And that was my point.
Yep.
And there's another thing. If you find yourself supporting somebody like that, what are your reasons?
Mm-hmm.
Why are people okay with what's being said? Is it because you're afraid? Because I think a lot of people do sit on the fence around here because they are afraid. And I think that fear started with one certain community and it spread.
Yeah, I agree.
And then the other reason I think people sit on the fence is for ulterior motives for their channels. Just for the simple fact that they're worried they'll lose subscribers or they want to gain subscribers. It could go both ways. But people sit on the fence and there's a reason.
Exactly. Hey, Ladybug wants you to do a brief recap for the people that were late.
All right, I will.
Wait. First, let's have Ladybug tell us why they were late.
Because of me. Because I messed the damn thing up.
I'm just kidding. What were you doing, Ladybug?
I don't know what I was doing. I don't know how that happened, honestly. I did it from my own email. I started the StreamYard from my own Gmail account instead of the shenanigans one.
Oh.
And which would have been fine, but none of our stuff, like our videos and all the things that we use, are over there. So
and I couldn't see the StreamYard link.
Couldn't get in. Yeah. That's why I dropped the link in the chat over there if anybody saw it, because she was trying to get up.
Yep. Hello, Outside the Box with Chloe Joe. Welcome. Yeah.
I called you to see if you wanted to go down to La Bouvette and have a charcuterie board where you drank and I drove, but you didn't answer.
I was out today for a while. Darn it. We'll have to do it again. We'll plan it sometime.
Because
does everybody notice how clear Sophie's sound is tonight?
Listen to her. She sounds beautiful. These are so clear.
These are the same earbuds. Ha ha. Just kidding. I tried to clean them and I ripped the screens out. I told Christine. So these I'll have to do.
Ladybug said she has COVID. I know we're not supposed to say the word, but I did.
See, I told you guys she's a honey badger.
She's a honey badger. Yes. She doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
All right. So quick recap is last night. I'm not good with YouTube Studio yet and StreamYard. And last night I was clicking around in our YouTube Studio, and I saw there was a couple comments, and I clicked on it, and I saw a mentions tab. I never noticed a mentions tab. So I clicked on the mentions tab, and there were about 4 posts that were freaking horrible from Pink Dagger, and I had to address it today because I don't know the lady.
Me neither.
And neither does Leanne.
Mm-mm.
And basically she was ripping us apart for supporting Country Joe.
And for being nice.
Ripping us apart
Yeah.
because apparently we have a problem with her choice of, what word can I use?
Recreational activities.
Yes.
Booger sugar.
Yes. And a bunch of other shit. Oh, that we're weak as fuck in our chat. We need to get a leash on it. Our chat.
Yeah, yo.
Hey, Crafton and Kim.
Hi, Crafton and Kim. And
hello, Bosco Monster.
Yeah, you guys really need to reel it in over here.
Yeah, and we're just so weak, aren't we?
Yeah, that's what I was like. I'm like,
so my thing is,
you hear the man's like, yeah, I don't appreciate it.
I know. I'm like, I'm the honey badger. Just
you
push me a little bit and see what I say.
So our thing is, we don't know her. We've never spoke of her. She came into the chat one night when Country Joe was on panel very aggressively, like a tornado.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
and she was immediately timed out by one of the mods. And I think that's all it took. I think
that set her off.
Had she come in with a different opinion, it would have been fine. We would have let her up on the panel and let her say her piece.
Yeah.
She has one entrance, one exit. That's the entrance, and the exit is falling off panel. And then coming right back.
So, yeah, she was blocked. We forgot about it, but then there was quite a few community. I think they were community posts. I'm not sure. But they were tagged to us. And I saw them last night. I wanted to talk about it. So I did. So there's that.
They might show up in a video done by a very creative creator.
Yeah. So I don't know her. Never said a word about her. So I'd appreciate that she didn't say a word about us.
Do you guys want to know something, though? When you go to type her name, it autocorrects to oink.
Oh, my God.
I love it.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi, Sandy. So that was our what the fuck, because it was like, what the fuck? What is this?
Pretty much.
I mean, you can't go to many chats coming in like a tornado and expect to be heard. Right?
Right. Well, and she was also talking about, people in our chat too. I don't remember who it was, but we're definitely sticking up for our friends here too. So that's right.
She did say something about Sofa. I didn't quite understand what that was about.
Because she's stupid. She's Lindsay's friend. I actually like Lindsay more than I like Pink Dagger. Pink Dagger is worthless to me. She's this big old badass.
Well, I never had encountered her.
Yeah, me neither.
You will now.
But I didn't understand what the issue
We already are.
I know.
Because that night that she was addressing was the night that Country Joe was on panel, upset about what was going on with Mrs. Portland. So I don't know where the connection to you in all of that was.
Well, see, I'm taking it personal. Before it was personal. Now it's personal. So now I'm really taking it personal.
Kathy said she's Lycan's dog.
She is. I watched her go back and forth in chats last night and run back and tell him everything.
Oh, jeez.
What do you mean?
She'd just go somewhere and run back and go, Lycan, they just said this. They just said that. They just said this. Pink Slobber.
Kathy didn't do that.
No, Pink Dagger.
Oh, you said, I thought you were talking about Kathy. I'm like, Kathy would never do that.
No, I said Kathy said that Pink Dagger, she said she is Lycan's dog.
Who came up with the word dinglings for one of
Me.
the choices?
Me.
Hey, there's a song, My Ding-a-ling, My Ding-a-ling, don't mess around with my ding-a-ling.
Oh.
That's how it goes.
Here, Milan said, hearing how bad so many wonderful people in this community horribly affected by these actions and vile words with any regard for human emotions intact, still deflecting once again shows exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you hear everybody try to justify it with, well, if I call him out, I got to call everybody out. No, you don't, because there's not many people out here aside from maybe one other person that does this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think they say this kind of shit. I mean, talking about hangers and trigger warning.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm curious to know.
I just don't get how there's support for that.
I can't see the chat. Christine, you know who I'm speaking about, but I'm curious to know if anyone saw anybody other than I'll just say it. It doesn't matter. Brittany go public and say they don't support them. They're not allowed. They won't be friends. I mean, I think she did the whole kit and caboodle. Did anyone else?
No, I didn't.
Well, they weren't asking you to. Wasn't it her, Alicia, and you didn't see anyone else?
No, I didn't see anyone else, is what I said.
Okay.
No.
But again, I wasn't home all day. I was out getting videos for our wonderful community. So
it's the meanest community around.
I mean, when did that happen though? When was there an announcement?
It's her pop. It's whatever her live was today.
Hi, Kim. Look at Kim's comment there.
Is that Red Kim?
Yep.
Hi, Red Kim.
She is a licking
Hi, Captain.
She is most akin to
a rabid dog.
Yeah, she apparently has a problem with Leanne and I.
Yep. Oh well.
We're doing what anybody else would do out here, and that is time somebody out because they come in yelling and screaming. So, I mean, is that what happens when you go into a chat now? You come in yelling and screaming, and everybody's just supposed to say, "Oh, hey, how you doing? Let's talk."
No, but there's something in the chat that, let me find it again. Okay. Here's this, and I see people in the chat addressing it. I'm not familiar with this person.
Let me read this. Okay, can I ask what one of you would do if you were being blamed and screamed at on a live that it's your fault they're about to off themselves? Just curious. I don't know. Where did that happen? Did that happen?
Sally Ann. I'd have the police.
I didn't know that there was blame being placed, though. I mean, obviously I knew what happened. What would I do? I would get offline and try to reach out to that person privately, or try to get that person help and then reach out to that person privately.
Definitely.
Who is it that we know that did not take their friend seriously and they did it? They were talking about last night.
Wait, what? I didn't hear you.
Somebody we know said their friend had said they were going to do that. They didn't take them seriously, but they did do it.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely would take it seriously because you never know, especially in this day and age. I mean, people are horrible to one another, and you never know what people's mental states are. And we talked about this before. People come to YouTube for a release or an out, so to speak, from whatever's going on in their real life. They come to YouTube for many reasons. They could be lonely. They could be horny, yeah. They could be having real issues that they're just trying to get a release from. And you need to take people, that's a cry for help.
It is.
I think if the person is really going to do it or not, because people always say, oh, they won't do it. They're looking for attention. I hate when people say that because they're looking for attention because they need help. It's a yell for help.
Right.
And I think it should always be taken seriously.
They usually only give you one or two, clues. After that, they do it. Anyone that continually says they're going to do it over and over and over, it could be attention. But
Yeah.
if you're going to do it, you're going to do it. The problem with Sally Ann and a lot of other people is they get inebriated, and it makes it a lot easier of a choice, or they get messed
Well,
up on some sort of drug, and that's
well,
what
that's
was
what I'm
scaring
saying.
me.
We don't know what her mental state is, right?
Yeah.
And it was a yell for help. I certainly wouldn't. If they were blaming me, I mean, yeah, that's upsetting. I wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
like that, but I would try to handle it. Hi, 71, privately.
Exactly.
No,
Hello.
you're fine. I'm not mad that you asked at all.
No,
I
not
hope
at
I
all.
didn't
Hi.
sound annoyed. I'm not.
Mm-mm.
I'm not at all.
Hi, Paul Woodbridge. Hi, 71.
I think it was also the fact he said that that's like 3/4. That's the only way 3/4 of the women on YouTube can get laid anyway. So they might as well just be happy about it.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
I
he said, I don't know. He was talking to Lori and said the only way she could get sex was to get.
Did you steal my old AirPods?
Yeah, you're echoing really bad, Heather.
Am I
Tilly,
really?
Yeah.
Tilly May, you don't have to exit, dear.
No, we're
No.
not. Why? What happened?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
No, Tilly Mae, please don't exit.
Please
We're not-
don't.
And Tilly May, will you email me?
We'll get into some more positive stuff here shortly because we got a field trip to go on.
I mean, I know this is triggering conversation, but I mean, I think it's important to have this conversation because these
Yeah.
are real issues, especially since COVID. When we did the parasocial relationship research, more people came to YouTube looking for companionship than
Mm-hmm.
ever. The records amount of people came, and with records amount of people come people with problems. People
Oh,
with
yeah.
you're not your avatar. You're a human being, and everybody has something going on behind the scenes.
Yep, absolutely. Hi, Jeep. Yep, I agree.
Is that better, you guys?
Oh,
Much,
yes, a
yes.
lot.
Hi,
Yay. Hello.
how are you,
Sorry.
guys?
Okay.
So, yeah.
Sofa, good evening.
Who is this?
It's
This
Heather.
is Heather speaking.
Good evening, Heather.
How do you do?
Very well, Heather. Did you call Christiane?
And if
Urban,
Okay, let's do this right here and now.
let's go.
Christiane?
right,
Yep.
Kathy. That's exactly. There was a lot leading up to that, and that's what bothered me the most, and that is why we supported Country Joe. I mean, I like Country. I'm going to support her because I sense that she's a good person. Any dealings I ever had with her, aside from things that happened when I was with NC, I feel she's a good person. I like Country Joe.
Yeah, me too.
I also witnessed what happened to cause that whole snowball from the avalanche. And it was because somebody wasn't put into the Cromwell Awards. And then the shit talking began. And you can only take so much of that day after day after day after day after day. There's only so much ignoring you can do. So once Country Joe and Sally Ann responded, is when all the problems started because you can't respond when it comes to Mrs. P.
Right.
And they didn't deserve to be talked about that way. Now, I don't know what the responses look like because I didn't see all of them. However, I know what the root cause was.
And it's messed up. I mean, because unfortunately, like the same people that she's thinking are out to get her are not. And it's just the opposite. Like the people who, right now that she swears by are putting her in jeopardy. Not you
Yes.
or Leanne or anybody else or Sally Ann who tried to be supportive and help her craft and so it's just
Heather,
Yes.
I'm reading your DMs, and you tell me that I need to calm my tits down and go rub them with lotion, for fuck's sake, with lavender. That was the
Yeah.
last thing that you DM me. That was very sweet.
I
You're
think
welcome.
everybody should do a little bit of that. Dave, thank you, Dave, for dropping all of those awesome
Yes, thank
links.
you.
I love that. Thank you very much. And Melissa Jade dropped a few.
What the fuck, Melissa Jade?
Here, right here, tattoos. This is what
Yep.
it's about. If we hadn't taken my dad's self harm announcement seriously, Flight for Life wouldn't have gotten to him in time to keep his heart beating. Thus, we were able to save 2 lives with his organ donations. That's exactly right.
Oh,
I
wow.
think that
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
I didn't know.
I think it should always, always, always be taken seriously.
Ow!
I agree.
I agree. And I think that just because someone's, I mean, generally speaking, people statistically that are going to do it, they don't usually tell people. But that does not mean that people don't reach out for help. And that's the way, like, they just are at wit's end. They don't know what to do. And it's their way of calling out, you know?
Yeah.
And so I think yeah, I agree 100%. Every single time it needs to be taken seriously.
I
Yes.
agree. And I hope Sally Ann is doing well. I haven't heard anything, but I'm hoping that she's doing well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
And certainly like the last thing that anybody needs to be told who's expressing that um, you know, concern or that upset, they certainly don't need to be provoked. Oh, do it. You're too much of a pussy. You would never do it. You're a coward,
Right.
or let's talk, don't provoke someone who is in that vulnerable state ever.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think when we see that online, I think the best, especially in our small community where everybody knows everybody, I think the best thing to do is not have that chat even going, because the longer that people are in there chatting and being part of it, the longer that's going to stay. She's going to stay, or the person will stay on. I think it needs to stop immediately, and somebody needs to be called
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and get it offline as fast as you can.
Yeah.
Oh,
And the
gee.
people that are making fun of that now and
It's not
mocking it,
fucking funny. It's not funny.
No, it's not.
I don't know how they sleep at night. I really don't.
Jeep said
Right.
Sally Ann was in Country Joe's chat for a minute today. Well, that's good.
And I know Country Joe is a very good friend to Sally Ann. So Sally Ann
Yes.
does have support around her,
Yes.
which is the key to stuff like this. You have to have a good support system. You can't be alone.
Well,
And
and I think it's hard too because so many of us, like, we know each other on YouTube, but like if I was in a crisis or something and I was, say on your panel here right now, like you guys don't know who to call for me. You don't know where I am. I mean, you know
I
what
I
I
know,
would
mean?
I
but
would
I
call
know
Lindsay.
somebody. I would be calling around till I found somebody.
I'd just
Honestly,
call Lindsay.
yeah, tattoos. I know, and that's what I was talking about. They are. It's not a show. Yep, Statler
No.
Waldorf. Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Somi. Sorry. I feel like this is triggering for
No,
some.
I understand. So me. Um, it's a tough situation, and should it be here in the forefront? No, we shouldn't have people driven to those emotions because of a Krama Award nomination. And I mean, look what that turned into over things that really aren't important in life. Half of the shit that we do in these streets on YouTube are not that important and that worth it. And everybody calls each other friends. You know, I support this person because they're my friend. But friends to what extent? Yeah, when we have friends that are true friends that we talk to daily or weekly, that you share things with, that you help one another out with, that you're there for and they're there for you, that's a friend. Uh, Being on YouTube and talking to somebody and chat here and there, or being on a panel here and there, those are acquaintances.
Yeah.
So when you say you support somebody that does this shit because they're your friends, how good of friends are they? Are they your friend to the extent that you disregard protecting your subscribers, protecting people in the community,
Yeah.
or throwing your own morals out the window?
Right.
Right.
I mean, when you have a true friend, you do accept people for their faults
Mhm.
because everybody has them.
Yeah, but you
You
also tell people when they're acting a fucking fool too.
exactly.
Yeah.
That was
I mean, it's
my
hard.
next.
It's a hard conversation to have. I don't like confrontation. But when people are being really harmful to others, it's, I
Right,
think
right here,
that's
outside the box with Chloe Joe. Yeah, I support my friends. I don't support their exactly.
Yes. Yep.
And that's being a real friend.
Mhm.
I mean, Leanne
yeah,
tells me when she thinks I'm wrong about something, I tell her the same.
Yep.
And
Exactly.
I'm that way with all my friends.
right. And sometimes there are, now that being said, I have found myself in instances where it wasn't even because there's certain things to me, for me personally, that are deal breakers. So there have been times where it's like an apology or whatever else isn't going to fix this, um, because of my own personal boundaries. So I think in that case, I mean, I definitely have forgiveness for people I'm able to forgive.
Yes, me too.
You, like Holly said, you also have to see changed behavior. And, she's right. Because, like, yeah, people can change. Yeah.
And
But
Tilly May, she says, "What the hell does that mean? Sorry, if your friends do shitty enough things, they aren't my friend." Well, that's right. That's where you
Mhm.
set your standards on what's shitty enough for you. And like I said earlier, there's levels to indiscretions. I mean,
yeah,
telling people to do it, and I don't know all what happened. I did see that part.
actually,
That's
Angela put out a good video today. If anybody wants to watch
I
it,
need to go see it.
Oh, me
it
too.
it's got, like, in the last 5 minutes or the last few minutes, it shows him talking to Sally Ann. But, like, so not only, and I think a lot of people, like, that haven't been around the tubes lately, so, like, they think it's just one instance or another, but, like, there's the, you know, when when Sally Ann was emotional,
Yeah,
um, and, really upset and maybe talking about self-harm, um, that's a completely separate issue to the talk about SA, which was also done by the same person, making blanket statements that it's, women have orgasms. And
right,
so get
right,
the fuck out of here. Like,
right.
I just
That's
can't.
my point. This isn't standing by somebody who went up and talked shit on somebody or told a lie or I don't know.
Yeah, like
Said
everybody
some
has a
shit in a
mom.
private chat. I mean,
Right.
these are things that are being said that are harmful.
Yeah.
Gary, I
To
agree with what you said. I completely agree with that.
Yes, I love that, Carrie. Nicely put.
Well,
Yes.
especially from hate speech. And I'm sorry, but the stuff that he says is hate speech.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Hate
Hey,
towards
Angie Brooks.
women,
Yep.
hate towards people. Uh, I mean, he says he's not a racist, but okay, I'm not buying that. Uh, I don't know. It's just,
wait a
but
minute. What are you saying, Coco? No, no, no. I don't rub shoulders with anyone. That's why we're making these statements so that everybody knows where we stand.
oh no,
Exactly. Gosh, no.
oh my goodness,
No, no way in heck.
Nope.
they're like hell no, to the no,
Exactly.
no, no, no,
Right.
hell. And then his fucking bullshit apology, he can fucking take that and shove it right up his ass
Well, I mean,
because
it's not, and it's not even about it's not even about morals at this point. It's about a dangerous person having a platform that can influence others, and that's speaking from a platform with a voice. This shit that isn't right in this day and age. It's not right in any day and age, but especially in this day. I mean, women just look what we just went through with losing the right to choose, and
hi moi.
Hello,
hi
moi.
moi.
Oh, he apologized, Jeep, but he was laughing, so I don't take that
Nah,
seriously.
no. It wasn't
Sorry.
sincere.
And basically I think it's because so many people were like, even though there was a shit ton of women that were still cool with it, there was a lot that were like, F that noise. And so I don't know. I just think when people have to tell you to apologize, it's also not as genuine.
Right. Oh, thank
And
you,
then when you
Coco, for
laugh,
looking out for us. Sorry, Heather, I didn't mean to interrupt
no,
you.
no, you're fine. Just the laughing. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
it's just, I mean, that's a sign of immaturity. If you're going to come up when you know that so many people in this community, I mean, thousands of people are upset over all this.
Yep.
Thousands, not hundreds, not tens. Thousands of people in this small community have been affected by all of this. And you're not going to take that seriously enough, then don't make the apology.
Right.
If you're going to
And
come up and laugh, then don't say anything at all.
Right.
exactly. And he is blocked from our channel, just, for those that are kind of wondering. That's not saying he couldn't come under an
Yeah, he's
alt,
got 300 all.
but, just so you know, if we find out that his alts are coming in, we'll block those too. He's not welcome here in our chat.
And I know there's people walking away from him now and not supporting it, which makes that's up to them. But I think that's good. However, why did it take till now
Yeah.
when all of this
Mm-hmm.
has been brought out over time? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So then you can't help but to think there's ulterior motives
Yeah.
I
in
agree.
taking that stand now. I don't know, but at least it is one, and you have to be very responsible when you have a platform. I don't care if you have 10 people listening to you. You have an ethical responsibility when you are influencing others.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And the reason why, and I've said this a long time ago, the reason why things get bypassed in these smaller communities, all these little sub communities, is because it doesn't get noticed. If this were a large YouTube creator with 2 million followers, this shit would be in the press.
Yeah. Yeah,
It wouldn't
for
be accepted.
sure. Right. And that's,
But
Definitely.
it
yeah,
doesn't get the attention it needs to the issues because it's so small.
yeah. But when you're like in it, it doesn't feel small. It's like, what the heck?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But, who am I to? I'm not judging. I'm not sitting up here and judging anybody for what their choices are. I just know what mine are, and
Yep,
that ain't it.
I agree.
And I'm pretty liberal.
Yeah.
I can show grace on a lot of things. 'Cause nobody is perfect, but this, and it continues, and then it's laughed at. Apologies are laughed at, and
Double down.
the things that are going on all around
Well,
now.
and his thing was, you know, like stuff that I find funny. Maybe I don't have, like, I'm not perfect. Maybe I don't have the best tooth or whatever. But it's like, okay, but you still had time to reflect when people were like, what the fuck? And you still went up on another panel and ran your mouth and said more disparaging shit. And then you got off that panel and you went to another one and doubled down again. So, like, it's crazy. It's been a crazy fucking week on the tubes for shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and you have people that support it, so it just shows you the two different sex sects of people.
Yeah.
There's people that are okay with language like this. There's people that are okay with behavior like this, and there's people who aren't.
Mhm.
Right.
And it caused a huge divide in our community.
And it,
Um,
people want to take it political. Like, I'm sorry, generally speaking, uh, you know, SA is not limited to one political group or another. So saying people that might be more conservative, saying that people are snowflakes or, you know, all up in their fifis or fucking snowflakes for being triggered by this bullshit, like, it's not a fucking political thing. It's not, has
no,
nothing to do with that. It's called being a decent fucking human being. And whether whatever
it's
politics,
also it's also a part of being desensitized. So we're seeing so much here that the bar keeps getting higher and higher and higher, and
yeah,
as the bar keeps raising on what is acceptable to be said,
right,
people become desensitized to it. So then you have to make it worse, and then
right,
people become desensitized to that, and then it gets worse.
yeah,
Um, where's the bar stop? When
yeah,
does all this shit stop?
right. I agree. And I do feel like people like that get something out of it. Like, I don't know if it's a rush. I don't know if it's haha, like, look how many people I've triggered. But you're right, Christine. Like, I just feel like also that with that behavior it escalates. Because, okay, first you start calling people the R word, and like people are like, oh, I don't love that word, but it's not like he's killing people. And then he, dropping the N word, and it's like, oh, he's not saying it like racist. He's just saying it to say it.
Yeah,
And then it's this. And it's like,
that's what I mean. It just keeps
it just
growing.
keeps, yeah. Yeah.
And they want to say snowflakes because at some point in every one of our lives, people have said something that isn't quote unquote politically acceptable or socially acceptable. I mean, people have. So it's
Yeah.
not being a snowflake when you get to that bar where you
Called self
don't care.
awareness too, I feel like.
Yeah. When you
Um,
when you get to that level where you're mocking somebody that's live, threatening to kill themselves,
yeah.
and they think it's a show, it's a YouTube show. That's why when people go real life, I don't go and attend those. So I don't go. I feel like it's none of my business. I don't want to hear it. That's not what I'm on YouTube for. I'm not here to hear people's, unless they're my friends, life story and their problems and their indiscretions. That's nobody's business, and it's definitely not mine. So I don't attend to them. I mean, when they brought uh, Lindsay's husband on,
Yeah.
I felt so badly
Hmm.
for her. I
I
didn't
think a
go.
lot of people did.
I'm not cool with that shit.
Hi,
all the way
Andrea.
around. And I think that if people stop going to see the show that is somebody's life, then maybe this stuff could start to dissipate a little bit and stop going to see the show of what the biggest shock jock creator is going to say, then some of this may dissipate. Because all in all, people do this shit for clicks and views.
Christiane, there's some stuff going on in the chat.
Oh, I didn't see what.
Yeah, I don't want to interrupt you, but Coco's, if you want to look at the comment there. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Coco, can you block, honey?
If I think what she said, if she blocks him, it'll block him from the channel, and that's why she wasn't wanting to do that.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay. Here's what. Does anybody know how to do that if you're a moderator?
To do what?
If you want to block somebody
personally,
you're a moderator just for you. Can you do that? She or the other person has to do it.
So if you like, if I don't want to see Dave G or whatever anymore, I would just click on his name and put block.
Yeah, but if you're a moderator,
but if you're a mod, I don't know how that would. I don't know how that
it blocks him from the channel. I think.
Okay. So then the only way, Hemi, can you please block Coco, please?
Or you could have. You could take her wrench and then she could.
Tattoo just said unmod her for just a minute so she can block and then remod her.
Yep.
Okay. What happened though? What did something happen in the chat?
Yeah, Coco addressed Hemi because she said that she saw, I believe, Hemi in Lycan's chat or something today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I can't believe that. He can't stand Lycan.
Yeah, I thought they had a.
No, I saw him.
Oh, okay.
Could have been a fake, you guys.
I'm not trying to start issues. I just don't want anyone upset in the chat.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
And
but like,
I'm sorry to interrupt. I just don't want anyone upset in the chat.
All right, I'm going over to YouTube side. Give me 1 sec, Coco. I don't want anybody upset either. I mean, God, we have enough of that shit going on. We don't need anybody else hurt.
No, I agree.
Okay, Coco, go ahead, hon. Your wrench is off. Tell me when you're ready. Or Leanne, you're going to have to tell me because I can't see the chat.
Yeah, I'll watch the chat. When she gets that done, then I'll let you know so you can give her wrench back right away.
I mean, I know that nobody, people are probably tired of talking about this and tired of hearing about it and hashing it over and over again because it's been going on now for a week. But it is important, and we do need to talk about it because people are hurt. And it's fresh for me and Leanne because we weren't around for a good bit of this week to know the ins and outs of everything other than the things that I saw yesterday.
Yeah, same here.
And what I saw was highly upsetting. I don't know. Yoko, ready?
She hasn't said anything yet.
All right.
I'm watching.
So I think, for me, I'm just not going to attend lives that are going real life, that are ripping people apart. I'm just not going to do it.
No.
So, I don't know, Heather, Sofa, how do you guys handle this stuff? What do you do so that it's not affecting you mentally? Do you have any advice for people in the chat?
I just started blocking, and it's the greatest thing in the world.
Christiane, you can give Coco her wrench back now.
Okay.
And then it was funny because I've never had an alt, and I finally made one. And I mean, I swear I've never ever been under any other name. And it was kind of like an experiment. I was telling Christine, because you go in and you can just kind of like watch, or you can just say hello and watch, like, the conduct of other people. And I know you can do that quietly and silently now, but if you want to say something, you can. But some of the people that I had blocked, some of their comments, I was like, well, how come I can see those again? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm under this alt. Were so disgusting that I was like, that was one of the greatest things I ever did. And I went back and blocked a bunch more people.
I don't know, man. I like, for me, I like to communicate, just to verbalize shit with my friends. Uh, be it like in chat, like in a private chat, or on panels, and like have discussions. And even if you like, and this is one thing that pisses me off about Pink. I mean, one small thing. She's, but is that you can't just have a normal conversation. Like, she's at on 100, like, all the time, and it makes
Yeah.
it very difficult to discuss things with her. And I mean, because she was accusing us last night of crucifying. I
I
don't know who it
saw.
was, and
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, like, we weren't crucified. Oh, Gen X, yeah, like, we were not crucified. Like, we just asked her a question, and it wasn't like, what the fuck were you doing, you fucking, it wasn't anything like that. It's just like, well, we just don't understand. And she's like, why did you crucify? Like, oh my God, dude. Like, it's,
And then right after you explain it to her, she's like, oh, okay, I thought something else. Like, I mean, she's totally normal and goes on to be normal for another 5 seconds, and it happens again.
Coco,
Yeah.
you're very welcome.
I
Um,
feel like she doesn't actually listen, because
right. And
she's just already ready to go.
right. And that's what happened that night. She came in with fucking like hell on wheels. And I'm not putting up with that shit. Leanne isn't either.
No, 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 no.
If you want to come in and give a different opinion, by all means, have at it. But
Be
come on.
respectful about it at least.
Right.
Yeah.
And Metal Girl, I agree 100% with what you just said.
Yep.
It's just for me, um, things just affect me, and I feel bad for people. I don't know why. To my fault, I really do. Honest, that's my honest. I just feel for people.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know. Like, I wish, like, that can't feel good to have all that. Like, I wish her peace. Like, I truly do, because that's a lot of, like, anxious. It makes me anxious, like, hearing her.
Yeah. Yes,
So,
exactly. And I know that she did a lot to you, Paula. I know that, and that's not cool at all. It isn't.
Paula always comes out on top,
Yeah.
and it's
I
made
just
her
don't know what the
strong
why.
and smart.
Right. I just don't go and watch because for me, just personally, it makes me feel shitty to see. I don't know why. I feel like I'm spying on, like, I don't know. I can't explain it. Like, even when I was over at NC, there's just certain things that bother me. Like, even when I was over at NC's and she would pull a picture up of somebody, the one time it was Country Joe, and Country Joe had said some shit about me. Trust and believe that. So I really didn't owe her any grace, but NC pulled this picture up of her and started ripping her looks apart. I felt fucking horrible. I shut my camera off and left the panel.
yeah.
That's just who I am. I don't know why.
Are we going to talk
But
about
I'm
fun
telling you,
stuff?
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
But
we
I'm
need
telling you
to.
now, this being on YouTube does make people, you get a little jaded, you get a little tougher, your skin definitely gets thicker, and like I said, you get desensitized. Definitely, 100%. I'm not the same person I was when I was over there.
No, you don't have dildos on your forehead anymore.
No, I don't put those on my forehead anymore. But I'll definitely stand up for us when we have to.
Yep,
Oh, I know that.
me too. I can be really pissy when I need to be.
You can be, but you're an excellent friend of Christiane. And
Thank you.
I just don't want Paula to think that I don't understand her situation. I really do, and I feel for her.
Paula, I can't see what she's saying. She's usually just like, fuck her. She's sad?
No, I don't want to make it sound like I'm taking sides because I'm not. I'm just saying, I just used that as an example. It was just one example because I couldn't think of any other at the top of my head, but that's just one of them. Like Kim said here, my block list makes YouTube tolerable. Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
Kim does a really good job with that. I remember when I first made amends with Crafton was one of the first people I reached out to, and he gave me some great advice, and he said Kim's not quite ready. Kim, wants to observe and see action, and
Yeah. And that's smart.
she said I just block them, and it is because then I don't know, it's I can't really describe it. I had never been blocked before, and so and I don't think I saw any of her comments up on Jess's what's it called. But when I found out that that's why I hadn't seen her bad mouthing me and stuff, I thought, oh, well, I don't think that she would have anyway. She was just undecided. I needed to prove to her. But she does it to a lot of people, and it works. It works really well.
Yeah. I
And Kim, I
don't know whose
respect
word
that
it
you
is.
needed more time. I know people that have been in my same position with reaching out to Crafton and all that, and you always you never
Tilly
just
May,
jump on.
we don't want to take your rent, hon. We gave Coco hers back. It was just temporarily so she could block.
What's the matter?
I don't know. Tilly May just said you can snatch my rent too, sweeties. I'll always love you. I'll be in touch.
No. Why? I don't understand.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. The worst thing in the world to be is a fence sitter. And especially if you're a creator. It's, you're a creator for a reason, right? You want to have a community. You're trying to grow your community. So it's hard when shit's going down like this to sit up here and not offend somebody somehow in some way.
Yeah.
So the best thing you can do is be honest with yourself and stick to your standards. And people are going to accept that or they're not going to accept that. And
Yeah.
I think people worry so much about, like we saw yesterday with Gen X, like when she was being questioned, why do you support this person? And the answer wasn't a good one. But it all boils down to you want to try to keep everybody happy. It's impossible. So the best thing you can do is just speak as honestly as you can and stick to it. Stop sitting on the fucking fence. Right?
Mm.
I don't know. But it's hard. And it's nothing I thought we were going to have to deal with, because what we wanted to do was just start a channel where we could just have fun with everyone. But then you have shit that happens every day. So it's not realistic that you're not going to talk about things. And then when you start to talk about things, and everybody has their own opinions of things, you're eventually going to run into somebody that you upset. So the best thing you do is try to speak as honestly about yourself as possible on where you stand with things. And that's all we're trying to do.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. And I mean, I'm not being a BO. I'm just saying I think we've addressed it as much as we can with the examples that we're using. I mean, there's so many problems right now that we could go on forever with this, but if you feel like you have more to say, then
Well,
I'm here
no,
for it.
I just read things in the chat, and I don't know how to take it because
Yeah.
when you're not speaking vocally, things get lost in translation. So I could take it to mean one thing or mean another thing.
Totally.
And I don't want to upset any more people. I love Tilly Mae. She's an important part of our channel.
Yep.
She's been here since day one, and I don't want to lose her without her telling me why.
Yep.
Thank you, Kim.
Well, and I think too, something else that we run into, at least I have with people I've had been friends with, or just people in general, they'll say, well, everybody is okay when this happened to me, but where's everybody's outrage when, this happened? And it's like, you don't have to publicly share your outrage on every certain situation. Pick and choose your battles. And
maybe not.
Christiane, can you read that comment, please?
Yeah, I read it.
Okay.
Hemi, I don't want you to go either. This is hard times right now. Like, this is what I meant by there's a divide. It's causing a huge divide. I think everybody just needs a little break from it all.
Yeah. Hemi, don't go, dude.
Wait. Tilly Mae, what do you mean you thought this was a different kind of place?
I mean, this isn't exactly my favorite subject either, but I do know it's important to address.
Is there somebody in the chat doing something disrespectful to Tilly or Coco?
Not that I've seen.
That we missed?
Yeah,
because
that's
if that's
possible.
the case, then we will block that person. I'm not putting up with that.
Nope.
I'm not sure what's happening.
Coco was right. He was talking with Lycan today. Coco and him resolved that. He just sent that message and left. I know Tilly, I think, had that misunderstanding with you over the wrench, but then she also says that she didn't think that this was that kind of a place. That's what I was asking about.
I don't know, Tilly. What do you mean? Coco, I only took her wrench so she could block, and then I gave it right back.
Coco, please don't feel bad about it. No, I mean,
no.
Now Coco says,
I'm just trying to correct the problem.
Yeah, don't worry about it at all.
Coco, don't leave.
Oh.
I mean, Coco and Tilly have been with us from day one.
Yeah.
So if something's happening that we don't know about, guys, please tell us. It's important to us. Hi, Jude. Thank you. Welcome.
Hi,
I don't
Jude.
know what. I don't know. Is Hemi hanging out?
She just made a comment that she saw him over there, and then I saw him say, "Then block me" or something. That's all.
Okay, so in what was he?
No,
is he supporting him? I don't understand.
It doesn't sound like it. Look at Dave G's comment there.
Oh, so maybe there's misunderstandings?
Apparently so.
Because I know that Hemi and Lycan had gotten into it before.
Yep.
Hemi told him off. And I think Lycan called him a name. So I didn't expect for
Thank you, Nashville. We're
All
trying.
Coco said though was that she saw him.
Okay.
Is Tilly Mae still here? Is she okay?
Okay, so Nicole said right here, I'm sorry this is happening. I know where you are with this situation and how much you hated what he has done. I think there's a misunderstanding, guys,
Apparently.
because that isn't who we are and that isn't what our channel's about.
Coco.
I'm with you on that, Coco.
I know. Nobody's upset, Coco. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell's happening. That's all. So I can fix it. And if you go, that's not going to fix it.
I'll follow. I'll find you.
Is Hemi in the chat?
No.
Nope.
Okay, Hemi is not in the chat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out to Hemi, find out what is happening, and if he isn't supportive, Lycan, then no, he's not going to be welcome here. There, that's the bottom line. Leanne?
Yeah.
I have a question, Coco. If you're still here, I absolutely understand your feelings, and they're valid for what you just said about, you know, you don't even want to be around people who are around him, because that means, I mean, why would you be around him if you weren't okay with the things he says and does? I'm not, because I think he's disgusting, and so obviously you do too. And then but you just still want your wrench taken away. I mean, couldn't you give it a couple more lives and see if any more Lycan supporters come in, or let Christiane talk to Hemi before you do that?
Okay, here's the thing. Leanne and I was out all day filming for our subscribers tonight for the thing that we had planned. Leanne was out doing family things. So I did not see what happened. Okay. But I will say this. I will find out what is happening. I will find out who is supporting this. And we are taking a hard stand. This is us taking a hard stand, Leanne. Am I right?
Yeah.
We are not going to put up with any bullshit or fence sitting. This is a hard line. I'm not going to ever do that. I'm
Bye,
going to
Paige. I'm sorry your uncle
Paige.
passed away, hon.
Oh no, I'm so sorry, Paige. Yes, exactly. Life is too short. We're going to protect our subscribers and our community as best as we can. But allow us the time to figure things out, guys. Because I can't sit up here and make judgments if I haven't seen what's happening.
Yeah,
for
that's.
myself.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be upset, Christiane. You've done everything that you could. You've tried everything, and you too, Leanne.
Thanks.
It still sucks, but
It also, I don't know. People gonna make a very small place, you know? I'm not saying, I mean, I get it. I don't want to be around anybody that supports that shit. But like, for me, that's okay. I can be in a chat with them. I'm not gonna leave a chat. Like I love you girls a lot. Like I enjoy your content and stuff. So if somebody that supports him is in here, I'm not gonna miss out on my time with you guys
right,
because this
Angie.
person, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We take this community, Leanne and I take this community very seriously. We worked very, very hard to build to our small little channel to please you guys. And we want to protect our subscribers. But I can't sit up here, and Leanne can't sit up here and know what to do every time. Allow us the time to go get the information we need before you leave. And
yeah, I don't think that's
many
fair.
creators, huh? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I don't think it's fair to not allow you that time.
I mean, we worked very, very hard.
Coco, you don't have to be sorry.
No, Coco, don't be sorry.
You
I
didn't do
just don't want.
anything.
I just don't want people to make decisions and make more divide. Just let us figure this out. Okay. I'm not going to talk about it anymore because I think it's just causing more chaos. Coco, no, don't apologize. Emotions are high. Things are tense. It's going to stay this way for a while, probably. I don't know what the answers are. But I know that here we will try to do the best we can to protect everybody from being upset. That's not what the channel's about.
I don't think it's fair that people avoid you to see if you can really do it or if you're really serious. I think, I'm not saying that's what Coco's doing. I think anybody that knows the two of you knows that you're honestly going to do whatever you can. So in the interim, I don't think people should be, watching from the sidelines. Like, they're changing because you're not. And if you guys are, so you're only getting better.
Right. And I think that is right. After tonight, just like when we had the Mrs. P discussion last week, this issue, unless it's something that needs to be brought up, is dead to me.
Nicole Morgan can
that person ever again.
Nicole Morgan can straighten this out in 1 minute, Dave G says.
Okay. The chat is, or here's the link. I'm upset. I can't even speak now.
Dave, I'm going to hold you to that. I'm timing it as soon as I hear her.
Can you guys hear me chewing?
Yeah.
No. Yes, you chew.
Oh, man.
It's so gross.
Ah.
You replaced it with your snoring.
Well said. I mean, it just goes to show how serious this shit is. And you just can't get up there and say whatever the hell you want to say to whoever you want to say it to. Because look at the fallout.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I mean. Like, when you have a platform and you have people that are listening to you, you have responsibilities. Is Nicole coming up?
Yeah, I'm right here. Sorry.
I didn't want
to interrupt you. I'll only be a couple minutes. I just wanted to explain a couple things. So earlier I went on CJ's panel and delivered what was probably the worst message, and I take full responsibility for it, and I upset some people. And my message, which I now know is dumb, was that I hope that, and I'm not quoting myself, but basically I was hoping that whoever was still with him in one way or another, this could be a teaching moment. So hopefully in the future, he wouldn't do this again and hurt anybody else.
Yeah.
And I think that, I mean, while I still hope for that, many people were upset saying that it was like I was giving him a chance. I'm not giving him a chance. I want nothing to do with him. He's blocked. So I just wanted to explain that portion because I know there was a couple comments in the chat. So my only thing was what happened a few days ago. I only hope that it doesn't happen again. That's all I was trying to say.
Yeah.
And even though that's probably not likely, judging from his history, that was all I was trying to say. So I apologize and take full responsibility for that. And I've talked to a couple people, and whoever, I truly did upset and hurt by that. I realized my message was delivered very poorly and it upset people, and I'm sorry. In regard, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was actually grunting, but I do have something to say. I think that anyone that knows you or sees you around in chat, I think if I, like for me, example, were to see you say something completely out of line, out of character, I would either one think it was an alter. You just don't see you do that, you know. You're
Well,
always trying to make peace or make sense of something. So I guess if people don't
For
know
me,
you,
Sopa, I think
what?
I said, don't speak for me. I think Nicole's ratchet as fuck.
Well,
I'm
I
saying.
I haven't even started on you yet, so there's that.
but then if I wanted to explain also, there was a couple people that left comments about me being in his chat. I have him blocked, and I definitely was not in his chat. I will say that right now more than ever, we're probably going to see more cloned accounts. I don't mean to call out Michelle in chat because she's completely innocent, but last night somebody tried to get up on a panel using her name and photo, and they were making
Yep.
death threats backstage.
Yep.
So right now I would just ask, because especially like with the Hemi situation, he can't stand Lycan, and I've seen him go at him for the way he talks to women. So I just worry that there may be a possibility that there could be other people being cloned. I know I wasn't in his chat talking to him, and I don't think Hemi was. That would be way out of character for him. So I just wanted to say that I'm not trying to argue with anybody, and I just wanted to maybe give a little bit of perspective of what happened today, and maybe I think Lycan will probably pull out all the stops to just screw with people, I guess is what I'm saying.
Hey, Holly, welcome. No, thank you for coming up, Nicole, and clarifying that. I think that because emotions are so high, misunderstandings are going to happen. Hi, Batgirl. When people are dealing with emotions, you're not always thinking clearly. You're just reacting. When you're emotional, you're just reacting. You're not taking the time to sit back and weigh things out until your emotion levels go
Right.
down. So I think that's
Exactly.
what we're seeing all throughout the community right now. And that's why I'm asking the people in our chat and our subscribers to give us that grace to figure it out.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
So, and
I'm going to speak in defense of myself because I don't think this is fair.
I don't either.
I have no, you don't see me jumping panel to panel to panel to panel to panel to panel, going to chat to chat to chat to chat, trying to gather up subscribers and you know, I don't even do that. I probably should to try to grow our channel. Leanne and I have always said we're going to try to grow it organically, just straight from home base. So if I'm not interested in doing that within my own community with the people I support,
yeah,
why would I on my own channel just allow people in this chat to keep the chat healthy, to keep my numbers up? I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I would not
I feel like
the
you're
protection
being punished
and the safety of our subscribers in this channel.
Yeah.
But I also can't sit up here and know exactly where everybody stands because I haven't watched everything.
I don't think you and Leanne or even us as subscribers and feeling, you know, like family and a safe, fun place to go. And when I say safe, I mean it. Like it's fun and safe, and you're not usually on the edge about who may or may not come in, whatever. But it's not fair for someone to say they're sorry and they need to take a break from you, because that's damaging you. You don't want them to go. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
so if I hope that helps. I just didn't. I don't want to stay up here. I'm going to get ready for bed and stuff. But
So
thanks
you're
for letting me
admitting.
come up. And please, like, I really want to stress the message that I get that when I tried to say that today on CJ's panel, I did upset people. I'm open to listening to you guys or anybody that they feel like that what I said was insensitive. So I apologize for
So you admit that
doing
all
anything,
of
but
this is your fault?
no, I want people
I'm
to
just kidding.
to know that, if I upset somebody or hurt somebody, they can tell me, and I care about people's feelings. So I just want to,
That Michelle wants to know if you can explain the Hemi situation.
yeah. So I was in a chat with Hemi earlier, and Lycan did come in, and nobody really talked to him. We ignored him. And then he did stay, but for a minute or two. I only knew he was in there because somebody said it. I have him blocked. So Hemi, I have seen on several occasions, and it's gotten, after this weekend, he's even more so, but he doesn't like Lycan. He's very, very many times has, tried to call him out on the way he speaks about women and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So I do not, granted, am I following Hemi 24/7 around the internet? No, but I don't believe that he was in Lycan's chat or being his buddy or whatever, because that's just not who he is. And I know he can't stand the guy.
And that's what I thought too. And that's why I was surprised to hear that he was over there. So, and like I said, I need to reach out and find out what's happening. I can't.
Well, it's,
Yeah.
I mean, it clearly sounds like it's a clone. Because like I said, I saw him too. I didn't see anything he was saying. I just saw him. I went over to look to see what Lycan was talking about.
I'm not even going to go see what he's talking about because I'm not giving it any more weight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because as long as there's clicks and views, there's going to be
Yeah.
shit.
Right. Yeah. So I hope that helps. I'm going to head to bed, but
Thank you.
I love you guys, and I hope everybody has a good night.
Thank you.
I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Night, love you.
Love you. Bye.
So, I mean, Leanne and I can't control how people feel in this situation. Obviously, if people want to leave, they can leave. I can't stop them. It's their decision. I'm not going to beg, but it does upset us. I don't know what else to say.
That was perfect.
You want to go on to the fun stuff? Does anybody else have anything else they need to let out? I know that, Michelle. I'm sorry, guys. Anybody else have anything they want to come and say? The panel's open. We can get it out.
I just called.
Gary said group hug. That guy, you're here for more than that, I hope. And anybody, Gary, speaking of roosters and ducks and turkey geese, I freaking saw a duck goose today, and I have video of it. So they do exist.
What?
Duck goose.
A duck goose. We will. We have it. Urban Dictionary. We were having a late night stream the other night. We were just talking about anything, and somehow it turned into turkeys chasing mailmen. And I told a story of how when I was in, I forget what grade, my best friend and I.
Oh yeah.
Moved to California.
Goose.
Yes, we tried to move to California and jumped one of those really slow trains in our Catholic schoolgirl uniforms, and then we got terrified when it became dark and jumped off. And we were miles and miles away from our home, right? So we were trying to walk home, and we were knocking on people's doors in the middle of the night because we were terrified. And I shit you not, one person, this house, had a freaking guard duck goose, and it chased me and it bit me in the ass. And it looked like a duck, but it was the size of a huge goose. I don't know what the fuck it was, but we ran.
Actually, it was a duck goose.
It was a duck goose.
I mean, you've heard the expression "fuck a duck."
Yeah.
I mean, I think we know what happened.
And quack like a duck. You heard
The
that?
goose did it.
Yes.
When you quack, do you quack like a duck? You guys miss
Oh,
that song?
Lord. Can we not revisit
Don't.
those days? That's trigger warning there. Anyway, everybody that's in the chat and still here, we appreciate you. We do. Thank you for being here with us. We're certainly not trying to make anybody upset. Okay. Do you guys want to see what I have for everybody tonight?
Yes.
Put one in the chat if you want to see the kooks in Venice, because I got them. And the duck goose. Poor ducks. That's right, 71.
I want to do Urban Dictionary because it makes you and Leanne laugh so hard, and you guys' laugh is the best.
I don't have them on the slides yet. Can we save them for last?
Oh, yeah, sure. Plus, I forgot Leanne's starting to get nervous about Urban Dictionary.
She's not getting nervous. Are you getting nervous, Leanne? Leanne's stronger than I am.
She is one tough.
No, I'm not nervous.
Leanne will rip your head off if you cross her. Trust and believe that.
Trust and believe me, especially the mood I'm in right now. I'm the honey badger galore right now, so don't fuck with me, people.
That guy.
Not in the mood.
The quiet ones are the ones you got to watch out for. We all know that, right? You got to watch those quiet ones, not the loud ones.
What are we putting chats and the numbers for?
What the hell?
Oh, I said put a 1 if you want to do the stuff.
To get with me.
That Michelle says she loves the feisty Leanne.
Yeah, but 71 says I'm mean. They're kidding.
Sugar Bee said, bruh.
No, nah, I'm not in the mood to even say bruh tonight.
Look, that guy
not
said that
going
was
there. That's funny.
All right, I gotta grab this. So hold on. Don't anybody mute. Hey guys, show Heather, because I don't think Heather saw, and anybody else that hasn't been here in a while, the emojis. Can somebody put all the emojis up?
Ooh.
Why doesn't Heather tell us where she's been?
Yeah, where have you been, lady? Jane?
I think more people need to tell us where they've been.
I was here.
Okay.
Where?
I was hiding.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, I was seriously here. I don't know.
Just get the meat pole out.
Meat pole?
Okay. So I need somebody's advice. Is MJ still in the chat?
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. And I voted.
Oh, you did vote. You're right. You were here.
Yeah.
Okay, my video. So I had the videos that I took today for everybody sent to my channel. Where would they be? Does anybody know?
What was the question, teacher? I wasn't paying attention.
I had the videos that I had the stuff that I was going to show tonight sent to my channel in video form.
Gosh.
I don't think I have an option for downloads.
You just said send to YouTube Studio?
No, they sent it just straight to the channel.
Oh.
I think I know how to find them. Hold on.
Oh, it's too bad that Amanda C was late.
Oh, yeah.
Because she could have, the first 50 people in chat got free pair of Crocs.
You did.
Whatever color they wanted.
You would have had a free pair of Crocs.
Or $50,000. They got to take their choice.
Yep. Most people took the Crocs.
Oh, guess what, Meatfoot? That's all you're going to wear the rest of your life.
I was going to say, a Croc would do her good.
A Croc? This is seriously.
She hates Crocs, doesn't she?
Yes.
She does.
This is karma. Croc
I'm going to buy her a pair of Crocs.
This is Croc fucking karma.
Croc karma. Okay, we have to talk for 5 minutes.
Do you wear Crocs?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah. You do?
Yeah. Mine are badass. Mine are tie-dyed.
Oh, those are cute. Do you wear them with socks pulled up to your knees or without?
No,
I can't wait to show you guys these.
I don't wear the strap. I never pull them up to my knees. Oh, with socks, pull up to my knees.
Yeah.
No, I used to wear them with these sweatpants that hid my ankle monitor that was on for I was doing a study for the government.
Is that what they told you?
You're doing a study for the government?
Yeah.
Well, it's a state-funded program.
I'm scared.
Called house arrest.
I'm fucking
You're a
scared.
dumbass.
Why?
Oh God.
It's awesome. You don't have
I
to do
can't
it.
see you doing a study for the government.
Well, I've done 4 of them.
Oh my God. All right. I'm going to have to type the link in, I guess, because it's not showing up. They were sent to my personal YouTube. The videos? Like I uploaded them to my YouTube. Why can I not see these damn things over here? I need MJ to tell me.
Heather, I love it when she talks. She's like yells. She's like pissed at something.
Who?
You.
Me?
They were sent to my personal YouTube.
You know what? You're right, because so many people think I'm yelling at them, and I'm not.
Because you're Italian.
It is. I just got a big mouth. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to type the link in. I have the links. I don't know why they're not showing up. You're gonna have to give me a hot second, team.
Heather, would we have seen that guy in anything yet?
Yeah, we think he's famous, and we just don't know it.
Because I know I've seen him before. So I think I've seen him in something that he can talk about that he's done.
I will tell you.
The first time I saw him, I was like, I know him. I think he's from Omaha.
Did you ever see 2.5 Men?
Loved it.
He was in that show.
Uh-huh.
And he was one of the half men.
He was not one of the half men.
Who? What show?
There was a little boy. There was Charlie, and then there was Cusack or whatever.
John Cusack?
Or whatever that weirdo kid that guy's name is.
John Cusack's not a weirdo.
No, it's not even John Cusack, but what's that guy's name?
You mean the one that has the illness, the forever illness?
No, it's Charlie Sheen, and he's a bachelor.
Is Charlie Sheen still around?
His brother lives with him. Yeah, he's got AIDS.
Amelia. Yeah, that's what I was saying, the forever illness.
What?
He's got the HIV. Yes, the forever illness.
Yeah. Oh, you can't say AIDS on YouTube anymore either.
No,
okay, I'm gonna mute and grab these things, guys.
So fun.
Yeah.
He was the boy. He was the little boy.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Bet me.
That kid turned into a total asshole, remember?
Well, the shoes, the croc fucking fits.
That guy, all of a sudden you're like, I fucking hate this show. I don't want to do it anymore. And you were only like 8. And then you came around. You're like trying to be badass. Like started smoking pot and stuff. They were like the funny little boy from 2.5 Men ain't so funny no more.
Oh, that was the first thing that came to mind. I couldn't think of anything else.
Oh.
But I hate that show.
I think he's a stunt man.
No.
Yeah. I love it when people try to let you know that they know something that you know they're not going to tell you. Oh, no.
What? Nick Cannon does?
He died?
No, he has AIDS.
Oh, he has a lot of babies, too.
Oh, wait. No, he was sleeping with a woman who now has full-blown AIDS. So he may not have it. He could have been on the prep. But
Magic Johnson beat it.
Yep.
So did Michael Jackson. Boom! I'll be here all week.
It took me a minute, and I'm like, he did? And I'm like, oh. Moonwalked across the stage. Do you remember when his hair caught on fire?
I do. I
Me
thought it was
too.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that? There was a joke. Something, dun, dun, dun. And Michael Driver, Pet Pussy Cola caught his hair on fire. That was that joke, remember?
No.
I didn't give you enough to go off of. I'm high
Mm-mm.
again, by the way, you guys. I'm sorry.
Oh. Yeah, what happened with the ER visit?
I didn't tell you?
No.
Oh, yeah. I talked to you before I went in. I said, I was like,
Right.
they did surgery. He
You
sliced
lie.
he sliced the top of the roof of my mouth open,
Oh,
put
did you
like a tube through it, and then he numbed it, my roof, like a dentist would.
num num num?
I was like, "Did you want to be a dentist?" And he was like, "No, not really, but we do learn this stuff, and it is, I can open a suture, and I can give it a shot in the mouth." So he's like,
Wow.
"We don't have to if you don't want to." I'm like, "Why are all my doctors so hot?" That's all I kept thinking, and I was like,
Wow.
"No,
Did you film it? Did you bring home the pus?
no," but I was just telling somebody He told me that he was gonna cut
Send it off.
the roof of my mouth open because when that morning I woke up and I had the black eye and it was like swollen shut, and then there was like, my nose, the inside of my nose, all the way down to that cheek, all the way down to that tooth, was all just, I mean, definitely like pus, like it was tender to touch. So they put me on the antibiotic. Well, it started draining too, and he said, my entire top gum, it was like um, a abscess, like a big old pus bubble
Yeah.
top gum. And he lifted up my like lip, and he was like, "Whoa!" And then he kind of went and got the backstory from some of the other nurses when I was in. Came in and said, "I can actually take care of that for you, and then you would only have to pay out of pocket what insurance doesn't pay for a root canal," which was very nice. So, yeah, they put a tube through it, and then they're not like, full blown dentists. So their equipment isn't as high tech and it still makes noises and stuff, and their tube is clear. And I had the suction thing, and as soon as he slit the roof of my mouth open, oh my god! And then I felt I could barely feel the is the not a spatula, scapular, and no, not the
A
scapular.
scapular? What the
Yeah,
hell is a scapular?
She
that's
means
a
scalpel.
yeah, it's scalpel.
Oh my
Scapular.
freaking god!
That's it's a
This is the same
religious.
girl that called Braxton Hicks yesterday Bruno Mars.
It's a religious
Okay,
pendant.
wait a minute.
Anyway,
I need
it
help.
drained.
Hold on, I'm interrupting. Okay, so I uploaded all these videos to my YouTube, my personal channel, and they're on my phone, on my YouTube when I'm looking at it on my phone. But when I go to YouTube on here, it's not showing in my playlist. What the hell is that about? Anybody know?
Ooh,
You're asking the wrong
it
one.
doesn't sound good, does it, Heather?
Well, I don't know.
I
I've
know.
never even seen a backstage, so
No,
night
like
that
you know how you
guy.
upload a video to your YouTube, your own personal YouTube. Did anybody ever upload a video to YouTube?
No.
Yeah.
So I uploaded it. It's showing them on my when I go to open my YouTube up on my phone, it's showing all the videos in there. But when I go to open up my YouTube on my laptop, they are not showing. What does that mean?
I don't even want to tell
Are they
you.
listed public or private?
But even if they were private, wouldn't I still be able to see them?
I I don't know.
Because they're mine?
Maybe.
Oh, shit.
I don't want to scare you.
Hold on.
Who's smart? Holly, tell her. Tell her how to do it.
There's a little lock
Tattoos.
sign. There's a
Tell her
little
how to
lock
do it.
sign. Oh my gosh, you know what? I think I did. I made them made for kids. But shouldn't I still be able to see them? All right, I'm just emailing the links to myself. All right, hold on. Oh God, you can hear me.
It's Christy.
It's the video playing.
Is
That's
that your
me
duck
doing it.
call?
That's me being a turkey. Leon and I learned how to be turkeys the other night. You weren't here, I don't think.
I was under my alt.
You were under your alt.
Yep.
Who's your alt?
I'm telling.
Why?
Because I was under my alt. I was chatting with a lot of people, and you have a very nice chat.
You were doing your social experiment?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I think that's cool, actually.
Did I pass?
Huh?
I
passed
don't think you were here either.
Leanne, what's our YouTube channel name? I mean, YouTube email.
Shenanigans231@gmail.com.
Okay. I gotta shut this. All right, I got it now. I'm just gonna email it to us. Oh, it doesn't let me. All right, I'm gonna email it to me. Right? Isn't that what I do? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Send. This is ridiculous. Can you email yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Ah, you can. All right, let's try this. By golly, I think we got it. Why are you laughing?
Oh, you'll find
out. What I'm doing ever?
No.
Huh?
You'll see.
Oh, Lord. I'm scared. What did you do?
Nothing. I just had fun.
Somehow I don't believe you.
Okay.
Right, hold on. I'm sorry, everybody. I just want everybody to see this. I'm really excited.
Is anyone even here?
Yeah. Leon's not talking, though.
I don't F's with Microsoft.
Huh?
Wait. Nope, I'm not even going to ask that question publicly. Because I don't know and I don't want to be ridiculed.
Okay, here it is. Hopefully this is my... I think this is it. We need to make things less difficult. I'm telling you what. Recovery phone number. This is my DM. I'm trying to check my email for my regular email. How the do I get out of the shenanigan one?
For real?
I did it. I found it. Okay. All right. There. Okay. Now, let me see if I can share it. All right, here we are. Okay, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, now I'm going to try to share this, guys. Hold on. If it lets me. Why's everybody being quiet? You guys are being dead air. Talk. Making me nervous. Up there laughing. Okay, I can't do it. It's not letting me. I don't know. We're going to have to figure it out and do it tomorrow.
Uh-oh. Ecto just captured you.
He what?
He just captured.
Me?
Like, no, Christiane. So which pictures have a bus?
Which pics have a buzz?
Yeah. You know, like when you're like logging into something, they're like, check every box where you see a crosswalk.
Oh, you
Caption.
know what I can do? I can send this to forward this to our shenanigans email. Look how brilliant I am. I am brilliant. Forward. I shouldn't have to do all this. Okay. Send.
Okay.
Now let me, if this doesn't work, then I'm done. So we're gonna try it. Okay, Gmail.
You should have all your Gmail accounts in one spot, though.
I
like,
don't know why it makes me switch out and then it takes me to a new tab and then it's on, not on Chrome, and then I can't share it from the screen. I can't share screen. You know what I mean? It's weird. All right, inbox. There it is. I think we got it now. Okay. Here we go. Everybody's going to have to mute.
Got it.
Shit, I forgot to mute. I have to mute first.
Heather, watch for your messenger. And Christiane, watch for your messenger.
Are you sending me a dick pic?
Yes, of course. Always. Hmm? Can anyone hear anything?
I was up here talking, muted. The video's private. I don't know what I did. I uploaded them private. I don't know how I did that. Do you know how to unprivate? Because it's not giving me an option.
No. I can just do it like if I go to my YouTube channel, I can choose to change the privacy settings.
Okay, so I'm in my YouTube channel and I just hit settings. And then what? I don't see where you can change the title or change the I clicked on the video, that's where it would be, right? To change the setting, to unlock it? Yeah, it doesn't give me the option. So what would I have to do? I would have to re-upload everything.
I don't know.
All right, I give up. All right, guys, I can't show what I had planned because I got to figure it out clearly. Clearly, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So I apologize. Life shouldn't be this difficult. Damn it, they were funny. There were so many funny things that happened today, too. I was keeping it a surprise. I'm going to give it a good kick, Gary. Good old kick in the arse. Oh, yes. Everybody go see tattoos. I'm being rickrolled. Yes, I'm being fucking rickrolled. And then, Sofa, why are you up there laughing like a psychopath? Huh?
You have to find out. Are you ready?
I'm scared. Yeah, go ahead. What?
Do you still know how to get into Messenger? Oh, I'll just text him to you.
Who the hell is that?
It's me.
That's you?
What? What? Am I on camera?
How did you send me?
I haven't sent it yet.
Oh, send it. Hurry up.
I am ready. Okay, hold on.
Sofa sends me the weirdest shit sometimes.
For real.
You have to click on the lock, so done with it? Is that all it takes? If that's all it takes.
I think so.
I don't know.
Heather, you have it too.
You haven't sent me anything.
This is how upset I am, Leanne. You can show it. I don't want anyone to feel left out. Leanne, are you mad?
Yeah, I'm not real thrilled.
Oh, there it is. That one.
Why?
All of the shit that's gone on tonight, I'm not real thrilled at the moment.
Oh.
Why? What happened? Now what happened? Did something else happen?
No, the same shit. I'm not happy about it.
I know, me
Yeah.
neither.
Okay, sorry.
No, I'm not upset with you. You didn't do anything.
I know. That's what the fanny pack I made to carry my wired phone around.
I mean, we have to. I just saw your message. We have to talk about it because people are going to come in here into the chat, and it's going to happen even if we don't. You know what I mean?
I know.
So, I mean, we talked about it. Everybody knows where we stand. It's over with.
Your fanny pack is too cute.
I just made that because of these damn wired phones.
Okay, so
I like your pillowcase.
You do?
Not the Cool Vibes one. The
other.
the
Paisley. Yeah, thank you. Me too.
Where
that.
Is it?
I didn't design it and all, but thank you still. Nonetheless.
So I see all the videos that were sent to me. And there's no lock on these ones. So let me try this again. I don't know what I did, but I hit a button. Maybe it's working. Okay, bear with me, guys. Here we go. I'm going to try this one more freaking time. I got to go to my channel, my other thing. There I am. How the hell do I have 154 subscribers? People must have... Leanne, you probably should check your personal one too. Because I think people confused, you know what I mean? The channel when we first started to our names. All right, now I'm looking at see all today, the age of Adeline Hollywood. What the hell is that? I didn't upload that. Oh my fucking God.
Sofa, why is there poop streaks on your bed sheets?
Holy shit, all those alligator movies, all that shit saved to my channel. The goat duck, the alligator. People are going to think I'm a real winner here. Okay. I didn't know that you could...
I did like that shark stuff that you show. I don't like fucking sharks, but it's pretty crazy to see them with the flying above.
Yeah. Yes. The what's his name?
The Malibu artist. Is that his name?
Yes.
Yeah. Sofa.
Okay. It's not showing on my laptop. I don't know what else to do.
Sofa, you're muted.
Sorry, I'm muted. I was telling you I don't know. I don't think I haven't had anal in here, and I haven't had that in years, and I don't poop on my bed. I don't know where it came from.
Maybe it was the wet fart.
I'm trying to look for it. I don't even see it.
I'm
up close.
You.
Oh.
I
was just getting ready to go wash them because you said that.
That is a good start. Okay, I'm trying this one last thing. Here we go. I'm going to try to send it to... These ones aren't private, so I'm going to try to send it to my email, to the channel email. If that doesn't work, I quit life.
You can just do your Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.
My head itches.
Stressing yourself out.
I know, but I really wanted everybody to see that. I went out and got sunburnt today for everybody.
Aw.
Like, and I walked around for 5 hours.
Ooh.
5 hours.
Ooh, she says.
For everybody.
Ooh.
And I called Leanne and I was like, we have to go live because I just killed myself doing all this.
Aw, thanks.
Okay, here we go. Forwarding the message to me. Okay, forward. How the fuck do I do that?
I should be a designer.
Pose. 2 shenanigans. Here we go. Copy. Send.
Oh, she gone.
What happened?
Sofa fell off.
Good. No, I'm just kidding. I love Sofa.
Finally.
I'm teasing Sofa. Poor Sofa. I don't know why things have to be so fucking difficult. Okay, is this it? This might be it.
And I'm sorry you're bummed.
Thank you. I'm not upset with you guys.
I know, but it's you guys try so hard to keep shit fair and even keeled and make people happy, and I know you're feeling defeated right now, but hopefully hindsight will help and
Yeah, I agree.
stuff.
Thank you.
Okay, here we go. Why is that happening to me? I can't do this. I give up. Paste. There. Okay, 2 shenanigans. Send. All right, now let's see. Okay, this is the worst ever. Go to my Gmail for the 87th time. Gmail. Okay, this just came right now, so let's hope this. Let me see if it plays. Nope. It says it's private. All right, I give up. We can't do it, Leon. We're going to have to do it tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Is everybody all right? You all
Yeah.
right? It'll be all right.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
God,
fine.
there's a porn. Oh, okay. The mods got it. Did you see the porn?
I already blocked it. Yeah.
Oh, you did it? Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to work on it tomorrow after work. And, oh, wait. Wyoming, what did you say? I'll work on it tomorrow after work. And if it's a YouTube place, you can link on the playlist and change it to public. I tried. It wouldn't give me that option, which means I'm probably going to have to go in and upload them all over again. And it took forever to upload everything. You know what I mean? The whole upload process was, there's no option for me to unlock it though. It's just quality, playback speed.
Maybe Google it like after the live, like how do I change privacy settings in my studio? I don't
Yeah.
know. Like I just I've only put up like a few things and I just uploaded them and they're public, so I can't help. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. It's not your fault.
I'm just a panel whore.
I can get in. I didn't know you can get in a YouTube studio from your phone. I just learned that tonight. That's good. I wanted to make everybody laugh, but it's not going to work because everything's more fucking private. So I'll fix it and then we'll do it tomorrow.
Okay.
What happened to the days when you could just plug your phone into your computer and play the shit
Be
that's
like,
on it?
yeah.
Do you
I don't
remember? I
know.
remember having a digital camera. I could just plug it into my laptop and
Yeah.
everything would upload.
Yeah.
And I tried to do that tonight with my phone because it's a Samsung Note and it's like almost like a tablet with everything it can do.
Yeah.
And it didn't do shit. All it did was start charging when I put the USB thing in. So
Weird.
that's what I mean. Like, I don't know why things have to be so freaking difficult. Oh, wait a minute. Import videos. Shut the front door. Are you kidding me? This did not pop up the first time. Holy shit. It's wow.
You fixed it. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a weird question. Do you get free tax days in Cali?
Do I get what?
Free tax days?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I wasn't sure because they always do it like back to school time, and I just didn't know if it was specific to my state or if it's everywhere.
Yeah. You know what else they do in Cali that's really cool? I don't know if they do this in other states, but we get time off built up by the state. So for every hour that you work, you get like 4 minutes of time off. So if you work a whole week, I think you get like an hour or so of time off, and then it just keeps accruing. And the company has to give it to you.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a state law, which is really cool because, you know,
Yeah.
everywhere else I worked in DC and I worked in Pennsylvania, and they didn't have accrued time off that was
No.
mandatory by the state. So I thought that was amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, now this one has a lock on it too, but I didn't save it as, I didn't do it as private. It was public. So, and when there's a lock, that means it's private.
I think so.
Okay. And then when it says I have to accept permission for my phone to download to my laptop, but I'm not seeing a permission thing on my phone to say take it. You know what I mean? Saying it's allowed to do it. Oh my God, I just did it. Okay, here we go. Now it's looking for my videos. Did you hear all that sound?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Why is it taking so long to find the videos? It's saying looking for new photos. All right, we're being boring. Okay, so we'll do this tomorrow. And I'll have everything ready. And that way people aren't upset. Tomorrow everybody will be in a better mood. Right?
Yeah,
Right?
gotta be.
You gotta be.
Yep.
Hold on. I'm going to be playing with this all night now because I'm a problem solver. It's just me solving problems. All right, guys. So we are going to go because I can't figure this shit out and I'm giving myself a migraine. I'm so sorry. Thank you guys for coming.
Thanks
Sorry I
for
didn't
having
get to
us
show
up.
you yet plan.
Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Night.
everyone.
Take
Bye.
care.
Bye.
Bye.